Welcome tonight to our digital town hall, Southwest Missouri Democrats. I'm Krista Stark, the Executive Director of Southwest Missouri Dems. Who would have thought 150 days ago that we would still be coming to you digitally? Democrats believe in science, and we know that until our COVID area numbers are safe enough that we're going to continue to protect our members by coming to you digitally. And so this is why we are welcoming our guest speaker tonight digitally, and you're viewing us on Facebook. We miss you, and we do hope that we'll be able to return to normal in-person meetings at some point in our future, and we will let you know as soon as our offices inside the laborers local are back open. Right now, all offices across the state that are laborers halls are closed, and that includes the location where our office is. So I'm still working digitally 40 hours a week from home. You can always feel free to contact me on my personal cell phone number with any problems or Democratic questions that you might have. My number is 417-437-8443, and I hope to hear from you. Tonight, I'm going to give you a short executive director's update, and then I will introduce our guest speaker, and then after that, we're going to end this meeting at 7:45 so that by 8 p.m. we can bring you a live feed watch party of the Democratic National Convention speeches from this evening. So let's start with our speak out for the week. We try to send you a weekly speak out asking you to interact with your representatives in this area. They are all Republican currently, and so we're asking you to call your Republican representatives. This week we're asking you to call them about some issues regarding special session that our Missouri legislature is in. We're going to ask you to call your Missouri House reps. That message has already gone out, and we ask that you call if you have not already made that call. We want you to speak to the House reps about the fact that Governor Parsons has added to his agenda for this special session the urging them to pass legislation that would disempower the duties of the St. Louis prosecuting attorney, Kim Gardner. We're asking you to ask your House reps to please not take away the powers of county prosecutors. Those powers are given to them in their job duties and their role, and it's not right for the state to infringe upon county level powers. So ask them to please not pass legislation to take away the powers of Kim Gardner in St. Louis, because if they can do this in St. Louis today, they can do it in Jasper County or Newton County or Dade County tomorrow. And we're asking that they not take this measure. After you've spoken out for the week, consider ways that you might like to volunteer for your local Democrats running in races and also for our statewide Democrats running in races. Southwest Missouri Democrats will be handling volunteer recruitment as well as giving volunteers activities to participate in a COVID-safe manner to digitally campaign or to campaign by phone for our candidates. We'll be working with our statewide candidates as well as our 4 local Missouri House races that we have in this area. So if you would like to volunteer, please give me a call. Again, that number is 417-437-8443. I also want to speak to you tonight about yard signs. We do have orders in for yard signs to all of our statewide campaigns and orders in for yard signs to the Biden campaign. We are trying to get them all to give us signs that we can disseminate free to our area public in our 6-county area. So if you're looking for a yard sign, please be patient with us. As soon as we have yard signs available for contactless pickup and delivery, we will post to our page. We will have it on our website, a notice, and we will give you instructions for how you can obtain those yard signs. We know you all want Biden-Harris signs. We know you all want Nicole Galloway yard signs, and we are working diligently on getting those signs to be able to distribute to you. Southwest Missouri Democrats, please welcome digitally into your homes this evening our candidate for state treasurer. Many of you may already know Vicki. She has been in our area. She's been to a Lawrence County meeting. Vicki England is our candidate for state treasurer, and she has previously served in the Missouri House, and she has a lot of ideas for how to use the office of treasurer to help with our economic recovery that we're going to be in after COVID-19. Vicki has been a candidate that has been engaged and has even already delivered her yard signs to the area. So Vicki's signs are the first signs that we have in stock to distribute to folks in Southwest Missouri. When Vicki brought down the yard signs, she also brought us 100 face masks that she and her volunteers have made for our area. So we are going to be having a distribution process for these face masks, and we even have a stock of children's face masks for those of you returning to school that Vicki and her volunteers have made. So watch for information on our page about how we are going to distribute these masks as your students go back to school and as folks need face masks to comply with ordinances in our local area, and also just to comply with the good sense of using this tool of a face mask to be able to mitigate the spread of COVID-19. So I'm sure that Vicki's going to talk to you a little bit about this project and how she's been making face masks all across the state. Join me in welcoming the next state treasurer for the state of Missouri, Vicki England.